Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is FixerMed. Welcome back to my high yield immunology review series for the USMLE Step 1 NBME CBSE and NBME CAS examinations. This will be part 2 of my multi-part video series covering the entire discipline of immunology in a comprehensive but high yield manner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on today's content. Today I'd like to start off talking about innate immunity. The main cells and molecules involved in innate immunity include neutrophils, macrophages, natural killer cells, complement proteins, and as you can see on the picture, dendritic cells and innate lymphoid cells. The main mechanism of innate immunity centers along the germline encoded process. The onset of innate immunity is rapid, usually takes minutes to hours. Duration of innate immunity is very short-lived. No memory cells are produced. Innate immunity is the first line of defense. It's selective but non-antigen specific. Innate immunity is the gatekeeper of adaptive immunity. Let's go ahead and take a look at what adaptive immunity is. So, the main cells and molecules involved in adaptive immunity are B cells, T cells, and antibodies. The mechanism of adaptive immunity is mainly created by VDJ recombination or VGA recombination. The onset of adaptive immunity is very slow, can take days compared to innate immunity, which is hours or minutes to hours. The duration of adaptive immunity is longer lived and memory cells are produced. As you can see, it centers along antigen specific memory. Let's go ahead and do some questions. Which of the following statement accurately describes innate immunity? Pretty first order, so I'm going to go ahead and move on now. If you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, moving on now. Neutrophils, macrophages, natural killer cells, and complement proteins are indeed key components of innate immunity. These components play essential roles in the immediate response to pathogens and foreign substances. Therefore, the correct answer is C. Neutrophils, macrophages, natural killer cells, and complement proteins are key components. Let's go ahead and see why the other answer choices are incorrect. Innate immunity is characterized by its short-lived response and does not produce memory cells for long-term defense. Memory cell production is a hallmark feature of adaptive immunity, not innate immunity. VJ recombination, also VDJ recombination, is a mechanism associated with adaptive immunity, not innate immunity. In innate immunity, the receptors are germline encoded and do not undergo rearrangement. Innate immunity is known for its rapid onset, typically within minutes to hours, providing immediate protection against pathogens. Adaptive immunity, on the other hand, has a slower onset, taking days to become fully effective. While B cells and T cells are central to adaptive immunity, they are not the primary effector cells of innate immunity. Innate immunity primarily involves cells like neutrophils, macrophages, and natural killer cells, along with complement proteins. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. And also try saying innate immunity really fast 3 times. Very easy to stumble on that. But yeah, moving on to the next question. Which of the following characteristics accurately describes adaptive immunity? All right, pretty first order question like the other questions, so I'm going to go ahead and move on now. If you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. Moving on now. Adaptive immunity is characterized by the production of memory cells leading to a longer lived immune response upon subsequent encounters with the same pathogen. This feature distinguishes adaptive immunity from innate immunity, which does not produce memory cells. Therefore, the correct answer is D. Memory cells are not produced, resulting in a short lived response. Let's go ahead and see why the other answer choices are incorrect. The rapid activation of neutrophils, macrophages, and complement proteins is characteristic of innate immunity, not adaptive immunity. The receptors involved in adaptive immunity are created via VDJ recombination, a process unique to adaptive immunity. Innate immunity, on the other hand, relies on germline encoded receptors. Adaptive immunity typically has a slow onset, taking days to become fully effective. In contrast, innate immunity exhibits a rapid onset within minutes to hours. Antibodies play a crucial role in adaptive immunity by targeting specific antigens and facilitating their clearance. They are produced by B cells, one of the key components of adaptive immunity. And guys, that will do it all for today's video. We'll be going more into the details of immunology, so don't be worried if this seems bare bones, because I'm mainly just constructing a nice framework right now for immunology, because I know it is a very tricky subject for many folks. We'll be revisiting immunology topics over and over again in the organ block review series videos I'll be making once the discipline-specific review series are done. So I just wanted to put that out there, so don't be afraid if you think, oh, this is very light. Is this all I need for step one? It's all you need right now, but it's like building blocks. You got to build the base first, and then you have to go to the top. So I'm glad a lot of people are enjoying these videos. I hope to continue making them. So if you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, I'd really appreciate that. It keeps me motivated to keep making these videos. So, and it's free. So, just hitting 2 buttons would mean a lot to me. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to also leave those in the comment section below. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today. This is FixerMed signing off. Goodbye, good luck studying, and have a good day.